The buzz is building from the sports-crazed town of Boston. The Pacers taking on the Celtics. For the Pacers, hard work paying off with the best record in the NBA. And they're determined to hold that top spot. Celtics, Pacers, coming right up. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Green. Derek White is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Davis at the center. And for Boston, Sabonis is out there with Brown. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Davis with a screen on Brown. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Williams, a screen on White. Booker against White. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis sets the big for Brown. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Pacers. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now Booker. Williams, a screen on White. Booker the pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Slashing with purpose there after setting that screen. Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Middleton with it. Maxey covering. Rebound by the Celtics. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any 3 he gets. That is pretty.
Middleton for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Sabonis finds Maxey. Sabonis sets the pick for Booker. Shoots over White. Shot's good by Booker. Booker's got 5.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Outside White. Williams against Davis. For 3, Middleton sinks the triple.
Middleton. And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
Outside, Maxey. Left side, Brown. Almost, but it rolls out. Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. That shot off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Booker. Outside, Sabonis. On the wing, Booker. 27 points last game. Count that bucket.
Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown from 6 feet. Bank shot, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Middleton, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And how about the focus in the face of that tight defense? Part of why Middleton can go off for 20-plus on any night.
Here's Booker. He has 7. Brown, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. This last month, he's been positively spectacular and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Williams finds Maxey. Boston again missing. Indiana leading. Davis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis with a screen on Maxey. Dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. Green with a screen for Middleton. Goes up on the high post. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Brown kicks to Booker. To the paint. Offensive rebound. There's Sabonis. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Sabonis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activities?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Pacers. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Derek White.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Middleton outside. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Brown finds Booker. Stolen by Middleton. 3-on-3. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Brown.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Right block shot, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Maxey against Middleton. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis with a screen on Booker. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drops in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Pelicans.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Well, they pushed the action on the offensive end, strategically super aggressive, and it really paid off for them at the free throw line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Over Brown. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Outer dishes to Brown. Crowder sets a screen for Brown. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Middleton outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Caldwell Pope against Booker. Over Caldwell Pope. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near him. And again, it's Indiana converting.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. Crowder, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Booker. The 9-footer's on the mark. He's got 11.
Well, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Brown against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Maxey against Middleton. To the middle. Here's Booker. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Scoreless thus far. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Boy, you have to respect how aggressive Draymond Green is. He's got the ball in his hands. He's ready to fire.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Malik Beasley in for Booker. Then for the Pacers, Michael Porter comes in for Green. And Norman Powell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Celtics trail by 5. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
No good from Beasley. Pacers leading by 5. Middleton inside the three-point line. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. On the wing, Brown shoots the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Now here's Porter. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Middleton for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Maxey on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Maxey looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Beasley. The offensive rebound. Pacers leading by 10. Caldwell Pope with it. Maxey covering. For 3, Middleton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Brown. He had 19 points in the win against New Orleans.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Indiana also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Powell. Caldwell Pope against Beasley. Over Caldwell Pope, and that one is good by Beasley.
Yeah, the 3-level scoring ability of Malik Beasley. If you find his way to the mid-range, he's going to take those shots.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Alexander-Walker to the inside. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Launches a 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Pacers lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Indiana.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Celtics trail by 13. They've got Beasley. Powell is out there with Jay Crump. Then there's Maxey. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. It's going to send Tyrese Maxey to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Landry Shamet's checked in for Powell.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
Now here's Middleton. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Beasley outside. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Middleton against Crowder. Over Middleton.
As a defender, Middleton can suffocate you with his length. Nice stop there. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 16. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Maxey against Caldwell Pope. Maxey passes to Cornette. Lock at 6. Crowder a screen on Powell. And it's Shamet missing. Pacers leading by 15. Middleton dishes to Caldwell Pope. Middleton against Crowder. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And a determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
For 2.
And that one falls for Middleton. Sabonis, he's checked in for Boston. The Pacers also with a sub. White's checked in. Middleton hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Sabonis sets the pick for Maxey. This one for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come into town. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Crowder, the pass to Maxey. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Maxey's got 5 now.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Here's Middleton. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Beasley kicks to Sabonis. Back to Beasley. Fires for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Pacers leading by 17. On the wing, Porter. Back to White. Nurkic a screen on Maxey. White. No good on the 3. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Maxey finds Crowder. And here's Sabonis. A baseline J, and it's Boston with another.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And so White will bring it up for the Pacers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Here's Maxey. Michael Porter making his last shot. Maxey passes to Cornette. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, you might as well go for a top pick, get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation, and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, D.A. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Davis is checked in for Indiana. Beasley kicks to Maxey. Back to Beasley. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. Here's Indiana now. They're on a 15-6 run. Beasley against Middleton. Beyond the arc. Indiana again missing.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Crowder finds Maxey. Sabonis against Davis. Crowder sets a screen for Maxey. Over Porter. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Nurkic dishes to Porter. Back to Nurkic. Here's White. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Back to Maxey. Over White. Maxey, no good. Pacers leading by 20. Sabonis with the steal. Maxey passes to Beasley. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Now, this is Beasley's game, right? The ability to know when to shoot it off the catch.
Beasley against Middleton. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's Crowder. And he lays it straight in.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3 ball well. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
And some the Celtics. Hamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Devin Booker in for Maxey. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is checked in for the Pacers. Passes it to White. Davis with a screen on Beasley. Inside. And it's Davis missing. Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player by, number one, improving his handle, and number two, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special.
Now, Booker following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the end one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Landry Shamet comes in for Malik Beasley.
One shot.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Celtics trail by 13. Now here's Shamet. Hasn't made one yet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White. We know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Booker.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Outside White. 17-foot shot on the way.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Back to Shamet. Nice ball movement by Boston. Cornett kicks to Shamet. The pass to Cornett. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
You know, he's got a lot of length, and right there, he needed every inch of it.
That's true, G.A. You're right. You know, we really don't know that much about him in that department, but my goodness, when he gets up, he can go.
I like this aggressiveness from him. He saw an opportunity and did not hesitate.
Maxey's checked in for Boston. Then for the Pacers, Green comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Middleton subbed in for Michael Porter. Indiana leading by 8. Takes a step back. Outside White. Against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Jaylen Brown. Averaging about 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've upped their percentage to around 90 from the line today. Great job this quarter.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
They grab their own miss. Williams passes to Booker. Brown outside. Williams sets a screen for Maxey. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Maxey's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Middleton against Maxey. Good work there as it goes. Middleton's got 22 points. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Brown. Booker outside. Six on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. Pacers leading by 10. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. And taken away by Brown. Count that one. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Davis with a screen on Maxey. From deep, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 7 points in the game.
Boy, big time when Green is hitting from deep and definitely has the confidence to take it.
Outside, Sabonis. Back to Booker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on White. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
At the line.
The first free throw is good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And so he hits both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Davis setting the pick for White. Shot clock at 5. And again the turnover by the Pacers.
Boston ball.
Chris Middleton has been on display for the Pacers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend? So Kenny and Shaq, if you both could still dunk, who would win in a dunk contest between the two of them?
What do you mean still dunk? I can still dunk. With a running start, I can still throw it down.
Kenny, that's the difference between me and you. I can do it jumping from a flat-footed stance. I don't need to cheat like you.
Sounds like we need to make this happen, fellas. Got to give the people what they want. All right, switching things up here. It was a terrific first-half showing for Chris Middleton.
No longer underappreciated. Chris Middleton, he has a big impact tonight. Obviously a great shooter, but he can also put the ball on the floor. He can get points in a hurry, and Chris can lock you down on the defensive end.
Well, when you win your first title, that can change you as a player. Middleton looked as confident as I've ever seen him.
I agree with that, Shaq.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for Indiana, Anthony Davis is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Derek White. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him.
Well, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Booker with it. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Brown outside. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Wide, a screen on Brown. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Middleton outside. 5 on the clock. Passes it to White. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Pacers in 5th.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Maxey passes to Booker. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Maxey passes to Brown. Booker looking around.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with the deuce. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Booker and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Back to Maxey. Sabonis' screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for 1.
One shot.
Celtics trail by 18. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Booker. And Davis sends it back. Now here's White. He has 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
There they are. We're at a moment here to check out stats for Maxey. He's been more than solid over the last month, averaging about 16 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Here's Sabonis. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Middleton against Brown. Sabonis' screen on Middleton. Looking to end the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Down low. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. The 10-footer. And there's Booker on the assist by Maxey. Booker's got 22.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Davis. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball, and we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Green's got 10.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
White against Booker. Williams a screen on White. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 16-6 run. White the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
2 shots.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
He misses the free throw.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
We got this.
And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 20. Maxey kicks to Brown. For 3, Booker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Booker's got 27.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Outside, White. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Middleton. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Outside, White. Pass to Davis. Williams with the block. Maxey against Middleton, and Davis pulls it down. Pacers leading by 15. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with a screen on Brown. Green with the ball. Over Sabonis. And Green with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, nothing wrong with the defense there. Draymond Green just showing a lot of confidence in his jumper right now.
Steps back. Booker in the post. Light covering and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Jake Crowder's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And the Pacers also making a change. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for White. And so it's Indiana with it. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. And take a look at the Pacers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's Boston. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Celtics, the position they're in would be considered a success for most teams. But let's face it, they're not most teams. For them, any place other than first is a disappointment.
Especially since they were in the top spot earlier this season. I'm sure they thought they'd be there all year, but now they've got some ground to make up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 15. And Booker kicks to Maxey. Brown inside the line. The Pacers pull it in. Davis is...
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
This guy is a silky smooth operator on offense. Middleton can score effectively on all 3 levels.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Celtics trail by 17. Outside, Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caldwell Pope. Got that one up quick. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. No good from Booker.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown against Middleton. Shoots over Brown. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Maxey finds Booker. Outside Crowder, pass to Brown, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Middleton looking it over. Over Williams. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, Maxey. Crowder, the pass to Williams. Booker outside. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 33 points for Devin Booker.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Caldwell Pope outside. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Indiana. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caldwell Pope kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Davis. Clock at 6. Shoots over Crowder. And he makes that one. Davis has got 8.
A little contact doesn't bother AD. He knows they're coming for him.
Caldwell Pope against Booker. Outside, Maxey. Back to Booker. Puts it up from 15. And again, it's Boston converted.
Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Green with a screen on Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Green. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Crowder. And Davis sends it back.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And when it comes off the hands of a shooter like Middleton, there's just something so pretty and fluid about the pull-up.
Now here's Crowder. Back to Booker. Over Caldwell Pope. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Brown.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Sabonis comes in for Brown. And it's Malik Beasley in for Devin Booker. Indiana also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Davis. And Derek White subbed in for Draymond Green. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Now the pass to Sabonis. And he uses the glass on the lane. Sabonis has got 8 points.
What you love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work down inside.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pacers out in front, running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, defense, great job. Talking, helping, terrific, all right? Stay with it.
And Rick Carlisle moments ago amped up about their defensive effort, just telling them to stay the course.
And there is nothing a coach likes more than when all 5 guys are sacrificing to get stops.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Brown. Landry Shamet is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Cornette in at the center. That's the Boston 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
No good on the free throw.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
He hits the second from the line. Pacers leading by 22. Pass to Porter. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here's Beasley after Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Poked away, stolen by Caldwell Pope. Davis, that's for 2, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
Shamet kicks to Beasley. Cornette passes to Sabonis. Poked loose. Nurkic with the steal. Caldwell Pope outside. Outside, White. Porter outside. Sabonis grabs the board.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shamet the pass to Brown. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round, that'll sting.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. And here is Shamet. Pass to Brown. Sabonis sets the pick for Brown. Shot clock at 5, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Sabonis, the pass to Shamet. Now here's Beasley. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And the Celtics another 3.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
White looking around. Outside Porter. Davis sets a screen. A three. Indiana again missing.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Shamet kicks to Beasley. Here's Cornette. White covering. Here's Shamet. A three-pointer, no good. Pacers leading by 22. Davis finds White. Caldwell Pope outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Caldwell Pope. Rebound Boston. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Cornette. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Brown outside. From outside off the mark. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's. Even back in high school, shot 47% as a senior.
And here is Brown. After Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Brown the pass to Sabonis. Here's Shamet. Beasley outside. Boston again missing. Indiana's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Over in the corner, White. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Austin making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Booker comes in for Brown. And Maxey subbed in for Landry Shamet. Watanabe's checked in for Indiana. Taurean Prince comes in for Derek White. Boston has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the pass to Williams. Booker outside. The tray knocks down the 3-ball. Booker's got 38 points.
He set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Prince. To the middle. Williams with the steal. Outside, Maxey. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Williams. Booker outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shots good by Watanabe.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Pacers also changing it up. Justin Holiday comes in for Watanabe. And it's Powell in for Taurean Prince. Now here's Williams. Celtics passing it around. Outside, Maxey. Beasley for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
I wouldn't necessarily call Beasley a specialist, but we know he loves to take and make threes.
Passes to Nurkic. And here's Holiday. Powell with it. From the wing. And again, it's Indiana.
How about the touch to score from right there? If that goes down on a consistent basis for Norman Powell, look out, folks.
Maxey kicks to Beasley. Booker against Powell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Sabonis comes in for Crowder, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Beasley. And Indiana with a change here, too. Watanabe's checked in. Free throw good, Booker. Pacers leading by 23. Now Caldwell Pope. Pass to Nurkic. There's the pass to Porter. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
It's tipped. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And so Booker will bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Booker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Booker's got 43 points.
Well, inside against good defense, Booker with a nice adjustment takes care of business.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Pass to Powell. Nurkic a screen on Booker. Powell for 3. Rebound Boston.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Booker outside. Count it. Booker's got 45 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Nobody near Nurkic. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brown inside. Porter's there. Williams sets a screen for Maxey. Another shot. And Williams with the lead.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Caldwell Pope outside. It's Porter outside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And here's Sabonis. After Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Booker. No good. Shot missing. The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Maxey against Caldwell Pope. Here's Porter. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Passes it to Williams. Maxey on the wing. No good with the triple. And Indiana shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Outside, Porter.
2 minutes.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Indiana moving it around. Nurkic can't hit. The Celtics shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Outside, Sabonis. Nurkic with the steal. To the paint, here's Powell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
For three, Booker hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Davis.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Torian Prince comes in for Watanabe. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Powell.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Austin with the ball, following the score by Indiana.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Nurkic. The pass to Porter. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
There's the triple. And the rebound by Nurkic. Now here's Prince. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
We got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, any chance we get, we'll be able to find these guys and make plays. We want to give it to them. We want to reward them and thank them for doing all the little.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.